like a Hellcat.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Formula 1 2017 Career Mode. We are here for the Chinese Grand Prix. Unfortunately, I forgot to record the pre-show and qualifying as well, but we are starting in the top 10, which is good. As you can see, it's going to rain towards the end of this race, so it's going to maybe play in to be an interesting factor here when we get towards the end, but we're going to start this race now and see what we can do. I'm hoping for maybe just a top 10. We're starting 7th, and we are off to start the Chinese Grand Prix. As you can see, we got Grosjean there on our right. Verstappen with not a very good start at all. We got a caution behind us. I'm using a wheel in this video. At the very beginning, the first 5 or so laps, I was on a controller, and then after that, I was on a wheel. So you're going to notice a little handling difference throughout the video here. Pretty clean start for us. Lance Stroll, our teammate, somewhere in the back. He has not had a very good beginning to the season. We're just going to try and hang on the best we can here. China is not my best track. I'm not very good at Malaysia either, which is a very similar track to China, in my opinion. Gonna hang on pretty well on the long straightaway there. Grosjean was not able to get a run on me. We do have pretty solid straight line speed in this Williams car, which is really helping on the straightaways, obviously, and it's helping me hold my ground against these AI. Obviously, last race, Australia, our first race of the season. It wasn't the best, but we did pretty decent. And hopefully we can continue to do decent. I think it's going to be kind of a struggle right up till Russia. I think will be my best shot to have a pretty solid finish. The race I'm looking forward to the most would be Baku. That is such a fun track. Got to be really careful there, obviously. Alright, we got Grosjean is closed in on the back of our car. Hopefully he's not going to be able to get a run on the long straightaway here out of this carousel. We pulled away from him pretty well right there. You can see the whole engine statistics there. Everything's looking pretty well. I don't think we're going to have to worry about anything until sometime around Russia. And hopefully we can make our gearbox go long enough so we don't have to take a grid penalty for changing it before 6 races. But to be honest, I doubt we will make it last 6 races. I'm trying to get some upgrades to get some durability into the parts of the car, which would obviously make things much better for us. And as we come on to lap 7 now, down the long straightaway, Sergio Perez makes a move up the inside of us, and he will be the first guy to pass us for 6th place now. And this is the point where I'm actually on a wheel now, where we're going to come to pit road, and we just about lose the car there, but I was able to hang on to it. Alright, now we're going to come in for the soft tires. And you hear it there from Jeff that we do have some rain coming very shortly here.
Exit now.
2.3 second pit stop from the team, not bad at all. That's a low flying jet right there over top. Alright, so we are 19th out of pit road. Obviously that doesn't mean we're gonna stay there. We'll have to wait and see where we cycle out. Now before the pit stop, Kvyat behind me was closing the gap a bit, unfortunately. I certainly don't seem to have the very strong pace at this track. We're just kind of trying to hang on and see what we can get out of it. I feel like Bahrain is going to be a similar race, not going to go very well. Down the long straightaway, Kvyat is certainly closing that gap, and we got many of the guys ahead of us coming onto pit road now. Let's see if we'll be able to pass any of them. We got our teammate Lance Stroll still staying out. I believe he's started on the soft tires. We do have a caution right now going into the first turn, now second turn. Is that our teammate Lance Stroll there? It looks like he got going. I think that was Lance Stroll right there. That might have spun out. Oh, it is Van Dorn. Okay. He had some troubles there. Grosjean was able to get by us. So obviously we do not have the strong pace that we need. And we come on to lap 12 now. As you can see, the rain has started to fall. We have once again another yellow. And we're about to come up on it, I believe, and see what in the world is going on. That was Grosjean there blown up with a virtual safety car. Okay. It's a good opportunity to save some fuel. So Grosjean, who was beating us, is now out of this race. Got to be really careful we don't speed when the safety car ends, or virtual safety car, as you get a penalty for that now. Alright, there we go. The virtual safety car is out, and we are returning to racing. We got Perez there on the medium tires. He's probably going to make it till the rain hits. Or, well, the rain's already hit. I meant till the turnover period. If we do get a turnover period, which I would assume we would, as you can see there's a good 17 laps remaining here. And it's already raining, so the turnover point I would assume is going to be within the next 5 to 10 laps. Alright, we passed some more guys that are on pit road. We have cycled through to the 7th position. Daniel Kvyat has now DNF'd from the race due to a mechanical issue. Now we got Bottas hot on our tracks right now. He's also having a problem, and that's why he is not running very well. Had to do a little pause there. Alright, we're good now. As soon as Mercedes gets Bottas' issue fixed, he's obviously going to drive right on by us. Lewis Hamilton has DNF'd. He DNF'd due to a blown engine as we now come to lap 20 with Nico Hulkenberg making a move up the inside. We're going to try the crossover here. He kind of went wide. We were able to get the spot. We're going to come to pit road right here. And we're going to put on another set of tires. We've had many drivers having issues in this race. We are down to 16 left running here. And Lewis Hamilton is the latest victim to having a mechanical problem.
Complete, go now.
And obviously it's been raining for a while now, but the track has stayed relatively dry to where I have not had to make the move over to the intermediate tires. We got our teammate Lance Stroll up there in 12th. I really think we made a crucial mistake here on going to the softs on our first pit stop. I think I would have been better off, or maybe even the whole strategy. I think we should have started on softs and made the move to mediums, because I do not see us being able to get into the top 10 now. We might be able to run down our teammate Lance Stroll, but I think that's the furthest I'm going to be able to get. Alright, as we come on to lap 23 now and on board with our teammate Lance Stroll, as we're going to make a move up the inside of him down the long straightaway, and we're going to clear him with ease. He's just been off the pace the whole race. He has not been very fast. And now we come to 5 laps to go. The gap is just too big to get up to anyone else. I mean, Alonso is a small possibility we could get to him, but it's highly unlikely. We are gaining on him at a steady rate, but we just don't have enough time. Very loose out of there. Holy crap. We held on to it. That was a pretty solid save. Obviously, the track getting slightly damp has obviously had an effect on the handling of the car, making me relatively loose there, but we're now just with 2 laps to go. We have put a substantial gap between myself and Lance Stroll. We have continued to run down Alonso, but just not enough time to even get close to him. And once again, very loose out of that corner. It's just not fun driving through there right now. 11.2 second gap with just 2 to go is not going to happen. Unless he has a problem up there. Which I highly doubt is going to happen as well. But it is a Honda. And McLaren Honda obviously has many problems. So don't give up hope yet. I'm just easing my way through here until the end. As long as we beat our teammate Lance Stroll, that'll be pretty good.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
Now, if we continue to beat our teammate Lance Stroll, I mean, the way he's been running these first 2 races, we should be able to fairly easily somehow get the driver number 1 status for Williams, which will obviously contribute to getting extra resource points that we can use on helping upgrade this car. I don't know if I'm going to stick with this team for longer than 1 season, but we'll find out. It really depends on where they are at towards the end of the year. I kind of want to go to Ferrari, but it's going to be pretty hard to impress those guys. And there it is, Kimi Räikkönen has won the Chinese Grand Prix, as we still got another lap to go, and we will come to the end along straightaway on the last lap. Bottas is still having problems in the last corner. Every lap around he locks up the tires and just slides off. But we will come to the last turn and out,
Okay, the incident has been
and we are going to bring
Let's
the
get
car
back up to
home
racing speed.
in 12th.
Well, that's a disappointing result for sure, but we'll try to bounce back at the next one.
Yeah, we really did not have the best pit strategy, and that's really what hurt us. We should have started on the soft tires. Now we get to watch Kimi Räikkönen celebrate, and we will also see who has joined him on the podium here.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looked in doubt. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres. But at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else. And that's exactly what they had today.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari, on the top step once more.
And there it is. You got Raikkonen first, and you got Vettel and Verstappen joining him on the podium. Both Mercedes cars had trouble today, so, I mean, they both didn't get points. Now, Lewis Hamilton has earned no points this season so far in the first two events of the year. We got Vettel there with a 9-point lead over Daniel Ricciardo, Bottas, and Raikkonen. Actually, Verstappen too. It's a three-way tie for the third position there between them three drivers. So it's a pretty close fight, but obviously it's the beginning of the season. It's going to get bigger. But Hamilton's going to have to really improve here he just needs to not have trouble with the mechanical parts of the car if he really wants to get back into this championship fight. But there you see, we beat Lance Stroll in our rivalry. For now, we're leading anyways. We still got 19 points to beat him. And our rep went down with some teams there, but it went up quite a bit with Mercedes. Obviously, we beat their drivers by quite a bit. Alright, so next race will be the Bahrain Grand Prix. It'll be the first night race of the season and the second last night race. And we got our upgrades there. We're probably gonna, you can see the upgrades I'm making now. I'm gonna make some more durability ones in the future. And there's our engine stuff and our gearbox, all looking half decent right now. So that is gonna do it for this episode of F1 2017 Career Mode. Thank you for watching, everyone. Come back next time for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. See you next time.